Okay, so you know how much we love digging into these little audio snippets, right?
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes we find some real gems.
Definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
this one's a doozy.
All right.
This is a local filmmaker.
Okay.
Calls himself Jukebox Ginger.
Jukebox Ginger.
Yeah.
Interesting name.
And he's got this idea for a movie.
Okay, a movie.
A feature film.
Wow.
And it's a parody.
A parody.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
this is not your typical...
What's he parodying?
Well, let's get into that. But
Yeah.
first, I just got to say,
Yeah.
the way he's going about making this movie is really interesting.
What's he doing?
So he's got this place, right?
Uh-huh.
It's called JG's Lounge.
JG's?
I don't know if it's like a bar or if it's like an online thing.
It could be a Discord or something.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
But he's basically getting people together.
Okay.
And he's relying a lot on improv.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So these actors...
Yeah. Coming in. And, I mean, it sounds like... So it's like a very collaborative. Super collaborative. Yeah. And a lot of trust involved. Definitely a lot of trust with improv. Yeah. I mean, you gotta trust these people.
Especially for a feature film.
To bring it.
That's big commitment.
Yeah.
To bring the funny.
Absolutely. You got to have the right people who can just riff off each other. And it makes you wonder, is this like, what's the history of that? Yeah, like, has anybody else done this successfully?
A new thing?
Or I mean, I know they're independent films.
Right.
But a whole feature film that's just based on improv?
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
That's pretty wild, right?
Yeah. So what's he parodying? Yeah, tell me more about this movie.
Okay, so the title
Yeah.
is A Neighbor on Elm Street.
Oh, A Neighbor on Elm Street?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
You get it?
Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's exactly.
But a neighbor.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Instead of Freddy Krueger,
Right.
it's a Karen.
A Karen as the antagonist.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Right.
So it's like
So we're not talking like
it's not slasher horror.
slashing and...
It's more like annoying neighbor horror.
But in your dreams.
In your dreams.
Yeah,
Right.
and so like what does that even look like?
Yeah, I mean, like what kind of...
What's her weapon?
Yeah, what's her weapon? Is it like a...
Expired coupon?
Expired coupons, yeah.
Right.
Or like
Yeah.
a really long, detailed complaint.
Oh, demanding to speak to the manager?
Oh, the manager of your subconscious?
Right, exactly.
That's brilliant.
So you can see how...
I'm already chuckling thinking about it.
Yeah, how this is going to be funny.
You're taking something that's like a mundane annoyance
Yeah.
and you're putting it into this horror setting.
It's just this great juxtaposition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eh,
And is this guy like...
okay.
Is he like a known comedian? I don't know.
Or is this his first foray into,
That's a good question.
like, feature filmmaking?
We should try to find that out.
Yeah, we should look into that.
But what we do know
Okay.
is that
Yeah.
he's starting filming in January
Oh, wow.
2025.
So soon.
Pretty soon, yeah.
Okay. And he's got it all planned out.
Well, he wants to wrap
Go.
in a few months.
Wow. So
So that's a quick turnaround.
that's a tight schedule.
Yeah.
Especially for feature film.
For a feature film?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty ambitious.
Definitely ambitious.
Right.
Especially with all the improv.
Yeah, especially with all that improv.
You got to figure that's going to add time to the...
Yeah, how do you even...
edit that.
Right.
Right.
It's wild.
That's got to be a nightmare in itself.
Okay, so just to kind of recap here.
Yeah.
Jukebox Ginger.
Our new favorite filmmaker.
Local filmmaker.
Yeah, got to support local talent.
Absolutely. He's got this really interesting approach, right?
Yeah, very collaborative.
Very collaborative.
Trust in his actors.
Lots of improv.
Lots of improv.
The film itself,
Yeah.
A Neighbor on Elm Street,
Clever title.
parodying
Yeah,
Nightmare on Elm Street,
but with a twist.
but with a Karen
The Karen.
as the antagonist.
I love it.
It's going to be funny.
I can't wait to see it.
And it's all happening really fast.
Yeah, January 2025.
Tight turnaround.
A few months.
So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Yeah, this is definitely one to watch.
What else?
Well, thinking about Jukebox Ginger and his Karen on Elm Street,
Yep.
it makes you wonder
Other?
what other like everyday annoyances
Like-
could you turn into?
Right. What's your nightmare neighbor?
Yeah, what's your nightmare neighbor?